Hollywood was in a state of shock this morning. In just a few hours, the entire social network was flooded with rumors related to the relationship of the golden couple in Outlander, Heughan and Caitríona Balfe. From Twitter, Instagram to international fan forums, everyone was discussing the same topic. Are Sam and Caitríona having problems? It all started with a seemingly harmless but meaningful status line believed to be from Diana Gabaldon, the novel's author and also a production consultant for the film. She wrote, "Even the most beautiful love stories have their ups and downs. I just hope it's not too late to fix it." A short sentence not mentioning anyone by name but its destructive power is unexpected. In a flash, the global fan community immediately thought of Sam and Caitríona, the co-stars who have been together for nearly a decade and have been rumored many times about on-screen romance turning into real-life romance. Just a small hint is enough to make millions of people believe that something real is happening. Hollywood is never quiet, but this morning, the atmosphere here is really shaking. The entire international entertainment industry exploded when social networks were flooded with rumors related to the relationship of the golden couple in Outlander, Heughan and Caitríona Balfe. From electronic news sites, fan groups to Twitter and Instagram, everywhere appeared questions, worried comments, even fierce arguments. Fans were confused, and the press immediately smelled a big explosion coming. It all started with just a short but meaningful status line believed to be from Diana Gabaldon, the legendary female writer-author of the original Outlander novel series and also an important advisor to the film crew. She wrote, "Even the most beautiful love stories have their ups and downs. I just hope it's not too late to fix it." Just a few words without mentioning anyone's name, but its destructive power was beyond imagination. Fans immediately thought of Sam and Caitríona, the co-stars who have been together for nearly a decade, creating one of the most romantic on-screen love stories and also repeatedly being suspected of fake love, real love. And so, like a spark falling on dry grass, the rumor flared up fiercely. Tabloids immediately headlined, "Outlander, Love is in Trouble." Bloggers specializing in hunting for news affirmed there is a real crisis. While the fan community was divided into two factions. One side was convinced that their relationship was cracking, while the other side still tried to protect their idol, asserting that this was just baseless speculation. But what made public opinion even more shocked was that this was not simply a social media rumor. Some sources from behind the scenes also revealed that there was indeed a suspicious change between Sam and Caitríona. And from here, the whispers behind the scenes quickly became a fire that fanned a storm of public opinion. Within hours of Diana Gabaldon's viral status, social media exploded. A series of hashtags like Heughan Sam and Kate, yearly your Outlander drama, soared to the top of global trends. Fans dug up old behind-the-scenes videos and photos of Sam and Caitríona together, analyzing every glance, every smile, and even every seemingly accidental touch. "Something's not right," one fan commented. "Their eyes aren't the same anymore." Another tried to reassure, "Maybe they're just tired. Don't be so quick to judge." But the storm didn't stop at the online community. Paparazzi, Hollywood's cold-blooded hunters for news, quickly joined in. They surrounded the Outlander set, the hotel, the cafe, and even the airport where Sam and Caitríona often went. Just one strange moment, just one small detail could become shocking evidence worldwide. Not long after, as expected, the first images were released. A source confirmed at the recent backstage party Heughan left earlier than usual, leaving Caitríona alone. That action, which might not have been noticed by many people, was examined with suspicion in this context. And then, the biggest blow came. Caitríona was caught sitting in a small cafe in Glasgow with a strange man. The photo of the two chatting intimately immediately spread at a dizzying speed. The identity of the man has not been confirmed, but that alone was enough to raise suspicion. Is this the real reason behind the storm of rumors? International media quickly joined in. From the Daily Mail in the UK to People magazine in the US, all ran the headline Outlander Golden Couple, Real Storm. As the wave of rumors spread globally, the pressure was not only on Sam and Caitríona, but also on the entire Outlander crew. All eyes were on one person, Diana Gabaldon, the person who wrote the classic love story of Jamie and Claire, and who has been the closest witness to the two main actors for many years. The audience waited. The press social networks kept calling out names. And then finally, Diana was forced to break the silence. She appeared in a live television interview with a calm face but a hint of heaviness in her eyes. The host did not beat around the bush, going straight to the question. Madam, the status line that is causing a storm on the internet, is it referring to Heughan and Caitríona Balfe? Diana paused for a few seconds, smiled slightly, and then replied, I won't reveal anyone's private matters, but I can say this. The relationship, or rather the friendship between these two wonderful people, is facing a huge test. The answer neither confirmed nor denied. But it was this half-heartedness that made public opinion explode more strongly than ever. Fans immediately speculated, if there was nothing, why did she use the word test? If it was just friends, why did she have to emphasize it like that? In a flash, a series of sensational headlines appeared. Outlander author confirms rift, friendship or love. Which truth is being hidden? And most importantly, right after this shocking statement, all attention was focused on Sam Heughan. Will he keep quiet or respond? While the media was still in an uproar over Diana Gabaldon's ambiguous statement, millions of eyes were on Sam Heughan, the man caught in the eye of an unprecedented storm. And then late one evening, Sam suddenly posted a photo on his personal Instagram, a scene of a purple sunset on the sea, the last rays of the sun spreading across the water, both beautiful and hauntingly lonely. What was even more shocking was the accompanying caption. Not an explanation, not an official announcement, but just a few words. Even the strongest tides cannot erase what's written in the stars. That short line alone made the entire fan world explode. Some believed that Sam was implicitly affirming a love that would overcome all storms. Others saw it as a bitter farewell, hinting at something that could not be held on to. The comments section under the post became an emotional battlefield. Are you talking about Caitríona? If it's fate, why not just say it publicly? Don't let Hollywood steal the truth. In less than an hour, the photo had more than 2 million likes, becoming one of the most viral posts of Sam's career. But the most mysterious thing, Caitríona Balfe did not like it, nor did she leave any comments. Her silence only made the public more confused. Is the gap between them wider than ever? While social media was exploding with Sam Heughan's cryptic status, Caitríona Balfe appeared on a live TV talk show in New York. At first, she maintained her usual demeanor, elegant, calm, and always smiling gently. The host skillfully asked the question that everyone was waiting for. Caitríona, there have been a lot of rumors about your relationship with Sam Heughan recently. Is there anything you would like to share? The audience suddenly fell silent. Caitríona bowed her head slightly, her hands clasped together as if trying to hold back her emotions. She looked up, her eyes filled with tears, her voice trembling. Sam is a very important part of my life. We have gone through unforgettable years together. But there are things I wish I could have said sooner. A moment of silence. The host was about to ask another question, but the audience in the studio began to hear sobs. Caitríona quickly wiped away a tear, then said with a sigh, there are feelings that don't need to be named because just knowing them is enough. Sam will always be here. She placed her hand on her left chest. In my heart. The whole studio burst into laughter. Some viewers couldn't hold back their tears. On social networks, millions of fans were both shocked and moved. A fragile but genuine moment, as if tearing through the fog of rumors. But what is this truth? Is it a belated confession of love, or just a tribute to a friendship that has gone beyond the usual framework? That question once again was left unanswered. As soon as the clip of Caitríona crying on the talk show was released, the entire online world exploded. Within hours, the hashtags #SheYourSamKate, See Yours True Love or Not, and Your Outlander Secrets climbed straight to the top of global trends. Fans' reactions were immediately divided into two opposing streams. One side firmly believed that this was Caitríona's indirect confession of love for Sam. They called that moment Hollywood's most beautiful late confession, even combining videos of Sam smiling in other interviews with Caitríona crying to prove that they have always had deep feelings for each other. On the contrary, another group of fans believed that this was just a pure friendship, that Sam and Caitríona had gone through many events together, and that their attachment was blown up into a romantic relationship. They emphasized, not all tears are because of love. Forums, private groups, and fan pages everywhere are filled with heated debates. Many even bring up details from the 10 years of filming Outlander to analyze, from eye contact on set to a fleeting touch behind the scenes. One veteran fan wrote on Twitter, "If this isn't love, then tell me, what does love look like?" While another retorted, "We love them for who they are, Sam and Caitríona. No need to make them what we want them to be." This contrast has split the fan community into two halves. One half lives in a blissful state of intoxication, the other half remains coldly sober. But they all have one thing in common: all eyes are now on Sam Heughan. Will he break his silence or continue to keep the secret and keep the world forever curious? After days of social media controversy, Sam Heughan finally appeared in public at a press conference related to his new film project. All the camera's flashbulbs and questions were almost all about one topic: Caitríona Balfe and her tears on TV. Without avoiding, Sam sat down, his eyes shining with calm, mixed with a sadness that was hard to hide. He hesitated for a few seconds before saying a sentence that made the whole room fall silent. "There are things I've kept inside for a decade. Maybe it's time to stop being silent." The audience held its breath. Each journalist held their recorders tightly. Fans in front of the live stream screen had their hearts pounding. Sam continued, "Caitríona and I, we have gone through unforgettable years together. That feeling, friendship or more, is something only we truly understand. But I want to say one thing: she is a part of my life forever." Immediately, the quote was cut out and spread at a dizzying speed. Fans burst into tears. The hashtag #WamNuarWeApart of my life exploded globally in just a few minutes. Some people think that Sam has just implicitly confirmed a hidden love. Others believe that he just wanted to protect a sacred friendship. But one thing is certain: Sam has opened a new door, where truth and secret intertwine, making every heart tremble. And like a movie that has not yet ended, Sam's reaction did not extinguish the rumors. On the contrary, it fanned the flames of Hollywood drama to an unprecedented climax. As soon as Sam Heughan said, "She's a part of my life forever," Hollywood exploded. Major news agencies immediately changed their front-page headlines. Sam Heughan breaks silence, reveals feelings for Caitríona Balfe, a part of my life, the confession that shocked Hollywood. Is this the truth that Outlander has been hiding for the past 10 years? On social media, millions of fans were divided. Half were happy because the dream of Jamie, Claire in real life, could finally come true. The other half were worried about Caitríona Balfe's family happiness, afraid that this storm would hurt her. Caitríona, when the news broke, was chased by dozens of reporters outside the studio. People saw her quietly leaving the set, her eyes filled with conflict. Caitríona cried when she read what Sam said, an insider revealed. She knew he risked everything to protect her, but Hollywood is not so forgiving. Producers, brands, and media are all analyzing, discussing, and even exploiting this story like a gold mine. One studio executive even exclaimed, "They are not just actors anymore. They are becoming living legends with a love story bigger than the movies." However, for Sam and Caitríona, that bright light has now turned into a double-edged sword. Their friendship, or love, is being dissected under millions of eyes. Will they continue as two independent stars, or will they dare to hold hands publicly despite everything? The video ends with a haunting question. Could it be that this moment, when Sam admits a part of his life, has changed everything? And none of them can go back to the way they were.